don't understand why mustard packs are harder to open than um. What do you mean max size? What do you go on with yourself already? Um, I make these whatever size I want to make them. Um, though I'm probably running out of memory. Let me move on here. I'm rambling too much. We need to work on this. So, real quick, this meets the basic definition of a knife. But what's funny about this is this has no markings on it at all. There's nothing. There's not even one letter of anything on here. Um, it shows that they've taken this. Whoever manufactured this took absolutely no pride. Well, this thing's actually dirty. Um, but getting back to this, so this is all plastic construction, sort of a what we call maybe a channel design. So it's a one-piece plastic with kind of a blind rivet, mystery meat, just slightly heavier than tinfoil, maybe blade. Uh, but you know what? This got me through for a few weeks until I picked up something else. And so what can you say? But this is total trash. There's not even a detent. There's nothing. There's not even no locking device. There's nothing. This is. I can't even believe somebody actually made this. And with just a tiny bit more effort and materials, you could have actually, made this into something you could actually not be ashamed to be seen with. Like, but I just wanted to use this as a baseline. But at the end of the day, you know what? It's actually halfway sharp. I haven't touched it at all, and it managed to cut things when I needed to cut things for a while, and it's still around. Partially because I kind of figured that I was going to be doing this video stuff coming up, and there it is. So this is, when you have a bad knife, imagine yourself. Just always remember that there's worse. That there's no bottom line. There's probably ones that are far worse than this. At least this one is actually functional. I don't know. So enough with that. Leave that there. That's number one. Number two. This one is really cool. And this one, I didn't even realize it until after I was hearing all the fuss about the bug out killer Walmart special and all that. But this is an Ozark Trail kind of multi-tool. You know what I mean? Sort of the Boy Scout knife, where it's got the food spoon and fork. But you know what? I gotta say that Ozark Trail is a sleeper company, because when I end up getting this, and literally this was another dumpster dive find, literally in the dumpster, just like right there. I have no idea why somebody would throw out a perfectly serviceable knife. I actually kind of like this. Obviously it's cheap and whatnot. But it's got some nice features to it. Bottle opener, can opener, halfway decent blade, stainless, china. Yeah, okay. But what I really like about it, and the ubiquitous corkscrew, it's a nice little lanyard hole there. That's not a bad little feature. But what I really like about, what I really find curious about this is it comes apart. Once you open it up, you can it comes apart. So I'm sort of imagining that's maybe a sort of a feature for while you're eating, and maybe you want to have your cutting up your steak, and with both hands, and you got your spoon or whatever. I don't know, but it's kind of a neat feature that comes apart like that. I think I'd seen this on some of the military surplus stuff at one point. That might have actually been some more Boy Scout stuff that kind of went together like that. Even what you call these things, but it just kind of goes together, and it just stays together with these little like. Okay, there's no storage. I don't know why I don't have storage on here. All right. So let me move on from this, but this is fun. I don't know where you could find one of these. You're probably laying around at Walmart, or you get pick one up secondhand or something. But we gotta say, for all the stuff people talk, maybe Ozark Trail isn't the bad guy. They serve a purpose in this world. Okay, moving on. Once again, I also picked up later on. I sort of get on this trend of the folding utility knife thing, and we showed the previous video show you how easy it is to take these blades, swatch out these blades, just like that. Let's see, back right in. You always got a sharp blade, and I'm really liking these. This is a great concept. I also like the interchangeable blade ones. It's really, it gets down to it, why sharpen shit. Unless you got a knife that's $50 or more, I'm not interested in sharpening it. I find this really interesting. It doesn't give you much provision for opening, but it's got a really nice lock to it, and it's really positive. But look how thick that back is, and really positive locking. Just, you could do some work with this. So I gotta appreciate this. This is another let's see, Hyper Tough. I thought this was another Harch, but Hyper Tough, we'll go with that. You know, they're all generic concepts. All right, so you go from there. I've seen a whole bunch of stuff from this place on the internet. This place is called Snake Eyes Tactical. Yeah, Snake Eyes. Yeah, you see a whole bunch of, they got a whole bunch of stuff on the internet, and I gotta say I'm not impressed. I had it about a week. I dropped it once on a carpeted surface, no less, and one of these front pins popped out, and now the blade's all super loose. You know, and it started out trying to be sort of a fake karambit kind of thing. I was really stupid. I paid $15 for this, and this was a $5 knife. I am not impressed with Snake Eyes quality. They've got a whole bunch of stuff on there. I don't think that there's any kind of a quality difference. They make all kinds of unique, you know, it's like all kinds of printed themes, and it's fun. This is, you know, Mall Ninja gas station specials. This wasn't so bad until that pin came out. You know, now it opens even faster. That was one thing. It never, you know, for somebody's looking for a cheap plate, you know, and that's their niche. They might have a couple of these. I even seen when they had the even had one that had a straight razor kind of blade in it, which seemed kind of cute. But hello.
Are you on the phone?
No, I'm doing a video, but you know, go ahead.
Listen, I've got some like pork meat for like the tortillas.
Okay.
So it's frozen, but it just has to be heated up.
Yeah, defrost that. We'll put something together later. I got seasoning. I got go get a couple other ingredients, get some more cheese or something. And we'll put it together. Let me finish this up. But that sounds good. I'll talk to you later. Okay. So here we are. So like Snake Eyes, I don't know. Get what you pay for. And I would suggest if you get one, be careful not to drop it. But even that, it would have needed, even straight out of the, well, you didn't even get a box or a bag with it, just handed it. But straight from that, it would have needed some adjustments. And this is something I'm going to learn about adjusting and being able to take these things apart and lubricate them and make adjustments, put them back together. And we can learn this together. All right, we're running out of space here, so we're gonna cut this one short. The next one we'll get into some stuff that's worth putting